I hope your day is full of the roar of the fire. I hope your day is full of carolers and tinsel and pine trees and Christmas trees and wreaths and mistletoe. Mistletoe, creepy as fuck. Creepy, weird tradition, okay? We're just gonna have people stick each other's tongues down one another's throats in the name of Jesus. I don't think people really tongue underneath mistletoe, do they? Did I just make this an X-rated intro? Maybe. Guys, what's up? It is Shank. It is the week before Christmas. What's up? Checking in with you, my Shanksters, reminding you that if you're listening to this podcast and you're in Southern California tonight, that's December 21st, 2023, Kim Congdon and I are live at Brea. So if you have the night off and you're looking for something fun to do, get tickets to see Kimmy and I live in Brea. It's going to be so much fun. It's tonight, December 21st. We have an amazing lineup. You guys are going to love it. Okay. Before we get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Stephanie Simbari, there are just a few things I want to tell you about. The first thing I want to tell you about is Texas. Yeehaw, I'm coming to Texas with Kim Congdon on January 6, 2023. That's right, start the New Year's off with Kimmy and I in Austin, y'all. The y'all doesn't come out of my mouth easily. It just sounds forced. Like y'all. A Valley girl gone y'all. But anyways, it's going to be really fun. So come out, support live comedy, come support your girls in Texas. And then at the end of January 27th, 2023, we are going to be in Yuma, Arizona. Come out, support live comedy. Always fun, always a good time. And before you guys get ready to spend the weekend with your family, you know, I just want you to do something. I want you to look down at your feet right now. Are you wearing socks? If you're not wearing socks, guess what? You should be. You savage pig. Cover up those feet, sweetie. It's the winter. Cover your toes. They're assets in 2022, almost 2023. Head over to ohyeah.com. That's 3 O's, HYEAH.com. Shop discount code Sara10 for 10% off unique sock designs. So if you're looking for stocking stuffers for the special people in your life, now is the chance. They have socks, they have slippers, they have everything from alien socks to Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure socks to Brady Bunch socks to Bob Ross, and whatever you're into, there's a pair of socks for you. It's a great way to support your favorite independent podcast, Shank. Support the people who support the show by giving the gift of socks this holiday season. All right, guys, let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the one, the only Stephanie Simbari. Also, make sure to subscribe to this podcast, tell your friends about it, and subscribe to this bitch if you haven't. Also, patreon.com/Sara Weinshenk for bonus ad-free content as well. All right, guys, let's do it. Let's get into this week's episode of Shank with the great Stephanie Simbari, everyone. Here it is. Guys, welcome back to another episode of Shank. I'm Sara Weinshenk, and today's guest is the one, the only Stephanie Simbari, the return of.
Hello.
It is the return of the one, the only
it's like
Stephanie Simbari.
It's a tri-monthly experience.
It is.
Yeah.
People love you. People have been asking. They said, when's Steph coming back?
I love the people.
Well, I said, as a matter of fact, let me call that bitch up right now and see when she's coming back.
Well, thankfully you didn't call me and say that, because I would have been like, bye.
No, you would have been like, I'm there.
You're like, I am that bitch. You're right. You're right. I am that bitch.
You're right. So since you've last been on the podcast, you've moved.
Yep.
How do you feel since you've moved?
I feel great.
Do you feel like a different bitch?
I feel like having a home. You know, I went and had my like eat, pray, fuck sojourn. Well, I named it Eat, Pray, Fuck, but I didn't fuck because I was too busy like fucking loaves of bread.
Okay. It was carbs.
It was more of like, it was more of a carb sexual experience.
A carb
than a
orgy.
dick-oriented sexual experience.
Yeah.
You know, whatever.
Equally as important.
Life comes in all types of phases. Actually, bread does hit the same receptors as
Does it?
orgasms with your opioid receptors in your brain.
Is that true?
Mm-hmm. That's why when you eat bread, you're like, ah.
No.
When you eat a really good loaf of bread and you kind of feel like you're turned on.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why. Because it's hitting the opioid receptors in your brain.
Dude, that's how 1,000 Pound Sisters happen.
Is that a show?
Yes.
Of sisters that are 1,000 pounds?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
I
They've been
don't like
hitting
that.
those loaves, sweetie. It hits that same thing in your brain.
Yeah. Maybe they should try heroin instead. Maybe they should just switch over. I mean, you can't do it all the time, obviously.
You can't hit bread all the time.
No.
You can't get high off gluten.
I mean, listen, you can, but it has consequences. Like, I've been actively trying to pull back the consequences of
gluten?
Yeah. First of all, I'm allergic.
Me too.
Let's just put that out there.
Things don't go well when I eat it.
Me either. And then I was like, but I'm in Europe. It's like, it's not chemicals. And it's true. Like, their agriculture isn't as poison.
Dude, if you're in Europe, all bets are off.
But I'm still allergic to wheat. Like, it's not even like the gluten content isn't as high, so it doesn't physically hurt my body.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not digesting it.
You're just
Like, there was a period of time in Europe where I didn't poop for like 4 days.
no.
Yeah. And my
I
friend
would
who
not
was
be
with was
okay.
like, I'm so worried about you. And
I would not be okay if I didn't poop for 4 days.
I wasn't.
I would be in the
okay.
worst mood of my life.
I mean, I just kept drinking. I was just like, there's only one.
No.
More wine, yeah.
What do you were drinking wine when you were constipated?
Yeah.
The thought of drinking wine
And-
constipated, that combo.
I mean,
She became a European
I
that
did.
weekend.
And I was like smoking tobacco. It was just like, it was so fucking rogue.
You were rogue. You were like, I'm like, where in the world is kooky Aunt Steph? I was like, she could be in.
I legit thought I was going to move to Portugal for a second.
I know. I was like, she's not coming back from Lisbon.
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 I kept calling it Lisbon too. That's so funny.
Really?
Actually, it's Lisboa.
No,
Yeah,
I can't say that.
In Portuguese, the S's are like like that.
Mm-mm.
Like, so instead of saying like, you know, in Spanish, like if you go to Mexico, you ask for sparkling water, you say agua con gas.
Mm-hmm.
In Portuguese, it's agua con gás.
No.
Yeah, Portuguese is a wild language. It's actually amazing. I love it. But I don't know how to speak it at all. Bless you. Bless you.
Yeah, when I talked to you, you seemed like you were never coming back.
I didn't want to come back. But then I realized that I have to.
Yeah, no, you were like,
kind of missed my friends and like I needed to
but
come
you
back
like
for my
found new
dogs.
friends. I was like, she has a whole new. She like lands places and befriends the locals wherever she is, or like the other people that are visiting. She like has friends from different places of the world. Not me. I don't have global friends like that.
I know, it's
I
kind
have
of
like
weird.
It's like
wherever I go, I just like, now I'm in a new place and I'm like, I have new friends here.
yeah, no, I know.
That's just kind of my thing.
You're
I
a
just talk
friend
to
magnet.
people. I am.
She's that New York energy, sweetie. She comes in, she's like, "Hi, I'm Steph."
Yeah, and people are like, okay, and I'm like, you'll figure out how to like me. Don't worry.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be seeing
Right
me
now, it might be a lot, but in 3 to 4 more encounters, you'll understand that this is just a really good scene. I do feel like that. Like, I feel like at first it's a little like what's happening, maybe like too extra for people, but then it's like consistent.
Yeah, yeah,
By
yeah.
it, I mean myself.
You're consistently the same.
Yeah.
It's not like it's like, oh, that's just Steph.
Yeah.
It could be.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes I get in my like Scorpio moods.
Yeah, but not that much.
No, I don't. And when I do, I just like feel like it's because I'm tired.
Yeah, when I'm tired, I'm a
hormonal.
huge cunt.
Yeah.
When I'm hormonal, a nightmare.
Yeah, of course. It's like, but that's the sign from your body that you need to rest. Like, we're living in a culture that doesn't support
Read the
that.
quote.
What?
That one quote you just read.
Oh no, it's
Am I
so out of
forcing it?
context.
Am I forcing this quote?
Okay, I'll just share why I wanted to share it with you, and maybe the people will understand.
Maybe it will resonate with some shanksters.
Okay, so I've just been thinking a lot we're coming to the end of the year. Like, this year has been so transformative, and like there's been so much loss, but there's also been so much learning, and it's been like really like deep and expansive and also hard. And I've been thinking about like, okay, the solstice is coming, like the new year is coming. What do I want to like let go of? Like, what do I want to ask for more of? And I've been thinking about like relationships and career, obviously, like the top two.
The only thing is you like love and dick.
Yeah.
Love and money.
Yeah. I'm like, love and dick aren't they
kind of one and the same.
like,
yeah, love and dick are synonyms, sweetie.
They're one and the same. Maybe that's where I'm going wrong, but no.
That is. Like, that's where we're going wrong.
No. I mean, you have to have, you can't
the
fall
dick's
in
gotta
love
be
with
good.
the dick that's not good. Like, I'm sorry, but unless the chemistry is just so strong and they so know what they're doing, and like, I do find sometimes that guys with like smaller dicks are better lovers because they've had to like learn other techniques. Wait, I'm totally digressing.
They've had to adapt and evolve.
Yeah, and like get good. Whereas like a guy with a big swinging dick is just kind of like, is this not enough? And you're just like, I mean,
no,
not really. Like,
it's not.
It's a perk for sure, but don't just poke me with that thing.
Ugh. I just had a flashback to a big dick that didn't do much for me. Okay.
That just poked you?
That just poked me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, it's like being a hot person. You never have to develop a personality. It's kind of the same thing. Like,
totally.
When life doesn't give you like so much, you have to balance it out with something else, and that's oftentimes like a better scene.
Like a medium-sized dick. Where's my medium-sized king?
Dead. I knew you were gonna say that. Okay, but
where's my medium-sized king? Sound off in the comments below. I'm looking for 6.
Not this again.
No.
Now you guys are all gonna slide into my DMs again, and I'm gonna have to present your offerings to Sara, and she's gonna like, sorry, turn you down.
Sometimes I accept. No.
You accepted. Of the multitudes of people, I mean, I'm sorry to share this with you guys. A lot of people applied for this queen.
Thank you.
And she only took one offering.
Okay.
And he never even went out with you. Oh, well.
Yeah, no.
No.
He didn't.
No. He did do other things.
Not enough.
Right, no.
Wasn't enough.
No.
Wasn't impressed.
No. I do like that guy, though.
I know.
Yeah, I matched with him on Raya, and I told him I'd go out with him, and then he never responded.
No. That's what he does.
I know. I was like, wait, I thought we like really got along, and I was like,
he's out here matching with people left and right, sweetie. This guy never sleeps.
And when I met him in real life, I was like, I like his vibe. I really liked him.
Yeah, has a good energy.
And then I was like, yeah, cool. Like, we should hang out. Like, I really liked hanging with you. And he just never responded. And I was like,
yeah, he's really good at making the connection.
Yeah.
Really bad at following up on the connection.
I wonder why.
I feel like he's not ready.
I think he just has
because he's out here making connections.
Yeah.
I've never seen a man make more connections and not follow through with them.
Yeah, like,
you know what I mean? Like, I know
people.
multiple people who have made this connection. We're on to you.
We see you. I hope you're watching. I really am a fan. I really like you. Want to be friends?
Yeah, I'm a fan too.
No,
We're
we really
fans.
like you. We just don't understand why you're a ghost.
What it is that you're doing.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Trapped in dimensions.
Scott.
No.
Why not? I love it. My new thing this year, speaking of what I was talking about, is like, and I want to read that because I think it's good, but like, I spent the past year, maybe like year and a half, really feeling this like crushing weight of constriction around expression, like after like everything that happened with pandemic and with my partnership and with my relationship and then with my mom. Like, there was just so many things I felt like I couldn't say and couldn't express, and like was protecting things I didn't need to be protecting.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm just like, whatever. Like, I don't want to say anything hurtful or anything mean, but like, there's nothing wrong with just being like, whatever, we'll just say his name. Like, it's funny, like, it's cool.
We
you know?
see you.
We don't have to say his last name, but it's still like, I don't know, I want to be more free with my expression.
You should be.
Are those real safety pins or
no,
earrings?
They're earrings.
We had fun. We're both wearing safety pin
I
earrings.
know. My mom, when I walked into my mom's house with them, she goes, did you pay for those earrings or those safety pins?
Well, because they look like safety pins because they have the twist on.
I know.
Oh my god, cute. Are they silver?
Yeah.
Where'd you get them?
No, I don't think they're real.
Where'd you get them?
I got them on Amazon, baby.
They're so cute. Wow, we both have safety pins.
I know, it's so weird.
How cute is that? But mine don't have the thing. They're more like a fashion.
Yours are nicer.
Whatever. They're made of bronze. They're not like gold.
Mine are from Amazon. I'm supporting Bezos, sweetie.
Shit.
It's tough out here for an artist. Come through.
You should make an Amazon wish list.
Oh, I hear this is something that people are doing.
So should I read the quote or let's just keep moving on?
Yes, read the quote.
But I want to put a pin in this because I really, really want to understand the psychology behind thinking and acting in the way of, I'm just going to go ahead and ask my followers to buy me stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Is the joke on us because we're not getting stuff? We're not asking for stuff?
It just feels very like prostitute-y. Does it not?
It does.
Do you guys know about this? Like,
they all know about it.
They know about the Amazon wishlist thing.
Most people know about Amazon wishlist.
Wow.
It feels like very webcam model.
It does. And maybe you're right. Maybe it's like the joke's on us for like having this opportunity and having a following and then not doing anything about it.
I'm like, guys, I could really use more detergent. It's like, what?
I mean, I would have to be really, really desperate to do that.
That's what I mean. And then what are you putting out that you need?
What would I want? I would ask for the most expensive shit.
No, she puts like, you'd put like a
I'm not
quartz.
asking for like.
You'd put like an amethyst, like a huge ass amethyst that takes up 95% of the
Yeah,
house.
I want like a $500 like giant geode crystal. I want.
Oh, so that's Steph's composting bin just arrived from her
yeah,
Amazon wish list.
Yeah, I want the expensive composting
The
bin.
sauna.
I want an actual clear light sauna outside my house. I want a cold plunge delivered. I want expensive things. I don't need fucking protein powder.
You don't?
I mean, I can buy my own protein powder.
What about like Windex?
That's pathetic.
It's sad. It's bad.
You need your followers to buy you household cleaning products?
These bitches do.
Who's doing that?
I don't know. You can ask for anything. You could ask for...
Okay, you know what? It's a sign of your negative self-worth if you're asking for cleaning products. Like, if you're going to go to the length
Give me a little bit of Lysol, baby.
to buy you stuff, at least have the fucking balls to go big.
Go big.
Like, don't bother with the small stuff. As for expensive clothes, I'm talking cashmere, I'm talking silk, I'm talking fucking leather
How to
boots.
work the Amazon wish list with Steph Simbari.
I mean, legit. Like, go hard. Don't do it on Amazon. Do it on Net-a-Porter, bitch. Don't be a cheap cunt.
That's where people are asking for shit, dude. No. I've seen people asking for Panera gift cards. That's how sad it is out here.
Okay, I mean, listen. If you're struggling,
sweetie,
I get it.
Mommy's trying to get Chipotle on the fans.
But again, if you're struggling, why are you keeping yourself at the level of struggle? Like, if you're struggling and you're asking for something, elevate by asking for something higher quality.
You're right. You're not wrong.
Like,
if I had an Amazon wish list,
lowest common denominator.
If I'm asking for an Amazon wish list of stuff,
you may as well go big. What's on your wish list?
Chanel, sweetie.
I don't think they sell Chanel on Amazon.
Well, they do.
This is what I'm saying.
I'll find the Chanel on Amazon.
Fuck Amazon. Go on Net-a-Porter. On like...
They don't offer this wish list thing.
It's your own wish list.
Okay, well, all I know is that
what do you mean
the cam girls and the OnlyFans hosts are out here, okay, and they're making money.
Well, yeah, because they're selling their
hard cash.
Yeah, they are. I mean, that's fine. Then do that.
And then
is that what you want?
No.
Is this are you coming out to me about how much you want to be an OnlyFans girl?
No, I don't want to be an OnlyFans girl.
You have lipstick on your teeth.
Well, check out my OnlyFans.
Why is this your thing?
I can't not have lipstick on my teeth.
That's so funny.
It's part of my quirky personality.
Okay.
Is it off?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I was like looking at it for so long.
And why didn't you say anything?
At first I couldn't tell if it was like...
I'm thinking about going on OnlyFans. Look at me with lipstick on my teeth. more videos of me with lipstick on my teeth.
I actually think you could make money on OnlyFans by slowly putting lipstick on.
I'm not.
And then blotting it.
No.
And then smiling, and it's just your teeth covered in lipstick, and that costs people $50 to watch.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's
isn't that what it is?
managing me.
Isn't that just like what OnlyFans is?
Yeah, watch me eat a banana on OnlyFans.
And then you accidentally drop your camera and it like breezes by your tit.
Yeah, and you're like,
it's like a quick tit shot. Yeah.
Oops.
Oh my god.
but then there's girls who are making.
Buy me this mink coat.
And you're like, yeah, I need a mink.
Yeah.
Sweetie.
Yeah.
That's who's keeping the stores alive. The OnlyFans hosts.
I think that
and there's OnlyFans men too.
There is?
Yeah.
I must be an alien or something because like there's no amount of money or desperation that I would have, want, need, or any of the above that would make me go on OnlyFans as a participant or as a buyer. Like,
well, because you're a woman.
Right. I guess that's what it is. Like,
but if you were like a horned out dude, right? Which are like 95% of men are horned out dudes.
Right.
Sorry, but you are. We love you horned out dudes.
Yeah.
Okay. Then, and like, you're not looking for anything serious.
Right.
And you want to see tits.
Right.
Without having to commit to somebody.
That is so
but
not
you can
the
see
same
it.
Thing.
I know, but it fills some
not
type
committing
of void.
And
it
watching a stranger on the internet are like
there's guys out there. There's
apart.
Guys out there who have multiple OnlyFans memberships. What do you do if you're dating someone and he's still subscribed to 10 different OnlyFans accounts?
I would not be dating somebody like that.
Well, maybe he doesn't tell you that he has these OnlyFans accounts.
No, because I have learned from my past mistakes, and the questions I will be asking before I date someone seriously will involve their porn consumption.
Oh.
That is a big...
You're coming out here with some firm boundaries. I wasn't even ready for this.
I'm telling you, dude.
I said
grown a lot.
Okay. Playing with your pigtails. I have grown a lot. She plays hopscotch real quick.
Like, this year between 6th and 7th grade is going to be the biggest year. No, but like seriously, I think that guys, so something about one of the recent people that I've dated is that he didn't have like a porn addiction, but he had a pornographic relationship to sex. Like what he thought was like freaky and kinky was like porny. And I don't feel like that. I feel like what's freaky and kinky is like discovering new weird things about your own personal bodies together. And like people I think of it as like the most aggressive thing you can do like in porn, like with toys or with whatever, like I don't know, porn shit that's not really connected to like the interpersonal. And I think porn is creating this separation between like the reality of our sexuality. And it's not to say that it shouldn't be like basic sex that we all have, like that it can't be weird, but like the weirdness needs to come from the truth of you,
not from something you saw in a porn.
Yeah,
because that seemed hot to you, but
that's fake.
I watched the dumbest porn the other day. It was a lady and when Mark Norman did my podcast, he did say that this was a whole category of porn. It's called stuck porn.
Okay, where
you get like stuck in something.
Like stuck in what?
This lady got stuck in a sleeping bag and she was like, I can't get out.
And somebody fucked her out?
Okay, and I was like,
I like that porn. That's funny.
I was like, this is so insane.
What did she put a dick in her mouth and then like he slowly pulled her out
by
her face from his dick?
He like sucked. I don't know how it happened, but he fucked her out of the sleeping bag. She was like, I'm stuck. And it was such bad acting. And she was running around
with it.
Yes, she was running around with the sleeping bag. And I was like, this is comical.
That's hilarious.
Why would I leave the house when I have this type of comedy at home? That's the problem with porn, sweetie.
No, it is. It's a serious problem. Like, I really don't want to date somebody who watches porn.
Ever?
No. A lot of guys don't. A lot of older guys are just like, I don't watch porn.
Okay.
Because it ruins your relationship to your sexuality. Everybody can agree on that.
No, you're not wrong. I don't think you're wrong. I think we're all desensitized and like completely fucked up from the pornographic images that we've seen. Yeah. Probably since the start of the internet, which is right around the time of like what, 12? Mm-hmm. Yeah, we got the internet at the best/worst time.
I remember getting it I remember my dad got us web TV.
What's web TV?
Which was like one of the first like browsers. It was like a wireless keyboard and mouse that hooked up to your television.
Okay.
And you couldn't really do that much, I don't think. Like you could email. Like my email was like stephanie@webtv.net or something.
Okay, okay.
And I think you could browse the internet at the time, but like that was still when the internet was like cable dial-up.
Dude, the dial-up connection.
I want to ask my dad about the web TV situation because I remember him like bringing it home, like this new technology, and being really excited about it, and then me thinking it was really annoying. I didn't want to like use the internet on my family TV. Like,
yeah, that seems like a conflict of interest.
It's just too much. Like I just wanted to be on AOL Instant Messenger.
AOL Instant Messenger is where it went down. We used to be like meet you online at 7 p.m. and then we'd all go on there.
All my crushes.
You would?
Oh my God. I got my heart broken on AIM so many times.
You did?
Yeah.
Same.
Oh, he was so in love with like every boy in my class, and they were just like, sorry, I like your friend. And I was like,
no, I found these AIM messages of me telling this guy that he's not living in the now and he's abandoning our relationship and like crazy shit. I'm like,
wait, was that from like last week?
No, this was from high school on AIM.
Same thing today.
It's bad, sweetie.
Dude. I've been thinking about that a lot lately, about just like all like the years from middle school to high school to college to 20s to 30s, like just like the badgering of traumatic relational experiences that have led to being a single woman at this age, and like how to untwist all those feelings to where you can just be
my shit's so
now.
Twisted. This shit is so twisted. It's gnarled up. It's like,
hard.
Yeah, no. And like, there isn't one relationship that I'm like looking back on and being like, oh, that could have gone differently. Because it all leads you to somewhere, I think.
I agree that it all leads you somewhere, but I also do feel there are things I could have done differently.
I mean, same, yeah.
Yeah, like I feel, I don't know, there's been so many people that I've
many people, it's like the energy that I've taken on, it's like.
Even today I was remembering that this guy from college texted me recently, and then I forgot to text him back, and then I was just thinking about it this morning, and I'm like, did I sleep with him? Like I couldn't even remember.
I have that sometimes too.
I can't even remember.
I know. Sometimes I try, like recently in the shower, I didn't. I was like, let's see if you can remember every.
You've been counting back.
Yeah, as a memory test. And let me tell you, your girl needs ginkgo biloba because this shit is fucked up. I was like, wait, him or not him?
Yeah, like if you're not keeping a running tab, like I've been having sex for 20 years.
Same. I've been having sex for 21 years.
That's insane.
I've been fucking for 21 years. I've been fucking long enough to be able to drink.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, like your virginity is of age.
That's a problem.
Yeah. You'd think we'd be like better with handling the whole scene by now.
It doesn't get less. Handling the whole scene in Los Angeles.
I think it's that. I think it's.
Is like, it the in Los Angeles?
It's major cities where people's priority is their career, I think, and where also just our generation, like we're not oriented towards like the American dream of like family and kids the way that our parents were.
And the cost of living.
And that, like you literally if you're going to have kids, you literally have to have like a double income family, whereas like in generations prior, like the dad could work and the mom could stay at home with the kids. But like now, like I think women are like making, so many of my girlfriends make more money than their guy. Women are becoming so successful, so then it's really hard to like, give up your career to have a baby. And then also like men aren't making as much or working as much at first. Like this is just what I am seeing. Like I think like it's reversed and it's weird. And also, like, to have a really good life, both people need to be making money. But then how does that work? I think
both people need to be working.
But how does that work? Like,
then you have to hire care.
I know, but that sucks.
I know, but that's just what it is. Unless we do what other countries have done, which is lower the work week to 4 days.
Right.
I think we should do that.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Like 5 days. What are we trying to prove?
I know.
Life is so short.
We should not have to work on Mondays.
Mondays gotta go.
Mondays are moon days. That's the chill day.
No, I know. Every time
work on Mondays or Fridays.
Every time
we work Tuesday through Thursday.
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I'm on
Saturday.
board with that. Saturday, no.
I'm fine. Saturday
3 days.
Is Saturn day.
Is that true?
Yeah. So all the days are ruled by the planets, and the planets have all of the energies that are like dominating whatever activity. And Saturday and Tuesday are both ruled by Saturn, which is a work energy. Like, don't you ever notice how sometimes Saturdays you're like, it's a day you want to get a bunch of work done?
It's a lot of errands.
But then like Friday and Monday you don't want to get work done?
Yeah.
It's because it's like the wrong energy. Like Monday is the day ruled by the moon, which is supposed to be like a case of the Mondays is really because it's like a gentle energy.
I'm feeling that.
Yeah, no, I feel that all the time. Today's Monday.
Yeah, fuck Mondays.
It feels like a weekend.
It feels like...
I feel like the weekend should be Sunday and Monday, Friday, Thursday night, which is Thursday is their Venus day. So
redefining the weekends?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be like Thursday and Friday, or like Thursday night you can go out, you have Friday off. Saturday you work, and then Saturday night, Sunday night and Monday, and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I love
Tuesday,
having
Wednesday,
Monday
Thursday,
off.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Yeah.
It's a weight that's hanging on.
Cut Monday, cut Friday.
Cut Monday, cut Friday. Drop those.
Go.
We don't need them.
We don't need them. What are we doing?
We don't need them. What else? Okay, read the thing you were going to read.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, like in thinking about calling in like I hate to use the word manifesting because it just feels so overused, but
manifestor's gonna manifest stuff.
I mean, yeah,
the word is what it is.
I mean, I'm a manifesting generator, and I am amazing at manifesting, but what I just mean is like I think it's used incorrectly, like broadly culturally. I think like it's really about intentionality and action. And then energy that you put into something. So this post, I've been thinking about wanting a relationship or wanting a certain thing in my career, but then wanting to want that, but not from a place of feeling like I don't have it.
Not from a place of lack.
Or like, yeah, inadequacy, you know, like
wanting something but not needing it. I read something that said, if you change your relationship to something so that it's you want it but you don't need it, then everything in your life changes.
Yeah, but think about the more subtle energy, which is what this post is, which is that even wanting and not needing can create this feeling of I want it, and I want it because I don't have it. Like I've had that with wanting like a boyfriend where I'm like, I just want someone to like make my heart like feel safe, and I just want someone that I can sleep with, and like and then it makes me feel that feeling of not having it even more.
Right. So you're focusing on what you don't have.
Instead of what you do have. So I've been thinking about like what are the ways in which I can want something while also honoring that I already have everything.
Right.
You know, so it's not like I want it because I don't have it. It's just I want it because I like the feeling. So then I encountered this post, and the way that she put it is, okay, so if you have a desire that sounds like I need more of X because I don't have enough X, for example, I need more sex because I don't have enough sex.
Okay.
It makes you feel like you don't have sex.
And then it's like thirsty.
It's thirsty and it makes you feel sad.
Right.
The thirstiness is secondary to what it's actually making you feel like.
Right.
Which
okay.
is bad.
Right.
As opposed to, I'd love more sex because I love sex and that would be fun.
Right.
Right? Like taking it from like the negative to the positive and asking for something from a place of like, I want that because I love that, not because I don't have that. I
like that.
I just feel like that's such deep wisdom for everything. Like, instead of like, I need more money because I don't have enough money. It's like, I'd love more money because I love money and that would be so fun. Like,
I
even
love
just the
money.
way that I'm thinking
Listen,
about it.
I love money.
No, I started telling myself I love money in 2017, and that's when I started making money. Because I had such a fractured relationship to it, because I felt like growing up, I felt like my dad put a lot of value on making money and having things, and he didn't necessarily value quality time with the family or his relationship with my mom, and that made me like so rebellious against money. Like when I went to college and when I graduated college, like I literally was like a struggling artist, because I was like, I want to find value in things of value, not of money.
Mm-hmm.
But I got really poor, you know, like over my
being
my 20s,
poor.
like, I became really, really broke, and I really didn't like it. And the way that I started to shift that was literally meditating on like, no, money's awesome. I love money. This is what money means to me. And it just, that's when I started making it, is because I stopped resisting it.
And reframing your relationship to it. Because a lot of times our relationship with money and a lot of other things stems from our parents' relationship with it, because their experience inadvertently becomes your experience because you're just there.
And money, our relationship to money is one of these things that it's like you're not supposed to talk about it. Like, nobody goes to therapy for their relationship with money when they probably should.
Yeah, and relationship with money can cause a lot of issues in relationships. I mean, I've been in that shit is real.
That probably was one of the reasons why both of our last relationships ended.
Yeah. I felt like one of the relationships I was in not that long ago was a little bit financially manipulative, meaning like it was a way for him to like kind of like hold power over me instead of giving from a place of wanting to be like, I love you, have some. Like, it was more like
he was asserting dominance.
Control. It was, and I didn't like that feeling, because the thought of, oh, what if I eventually want to have a family with you and I cut off one of my revenue streams? That's scary. Mm-hmm. So you have to feel like the person who your partner's with really has you.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, wait, read the thing, because it's so good.
Oh, you mean the whole quote? I was reading
the...
Okay, so it says...
It was just such a good quote.
The pursuit of expansion, when rooted in lack or inadequacy, is destructive. This is from this girl, P the Fairy. And not like the fun kind of destructive. This is why acceptance of yourself and your life is so important. Growth, development, expansion, etc. are neutral experiences, not some righteous quest. It's just movement. And when that movement is attached to inadequacy, it turns into an all-consuming force trying to fill a void. So if you're not ready to move, be still. That's more sustainable than trying to force movement in an attempt to escape the sensation of insufficiency. When we can accept now is enough, we can sustainably expand from a place of curiosity, fun, and play. That's my hope and intention for anyone that chooses to engage with my work, that you will seek the improvement of your reality from a space of love and curiosity towards yourself. That growth is a fun idea for you and not the right thing to do. The feeling of lack can be a signal letting you know that you want something to change. But ask yourself before pursuing that change, am I doing this because I have decided I or my life is insufficient, or from a place of pure desire? It's P-E-A, the fairy, F-E-A-R-Y. Like, so good.
That's so good. I'm so glad that you read that.
Because it came into my life at this time where I was feeling that exact thing where I'm like, okay, I'm ready to like ask for things, but I don't want to ask for things with the energy of I don't have enough, because I have so much. Mm-hmm. And that feeling like I don't have enough just makes me sad, and I don't want to fucking be sad.
Yeah, no.
And it's something I'm doing to myself.
Right.
So it's
right.
Just a
And
really
I also think that
meditate on.
Being grateful for the things that you do have does help.
Oh yeah, of
like
course.
Making a list. Sometimes when I'm really depressed, I'll make a list and I'll be like, okay, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Like you see the list, you're like, yeah, I have a lot actually.
Well, I think that life is meant to be hard. Like, I think we have this, like, life is meant to be filled with joy, obviously, and we have to make joy. But, like, this life is like a dense, growth-filled, heartbreaking experience.
It's everything.
Yeah.
It's like the most beautiful, heartbreaking, depressing, happy, abundant,
But I also think we live
sorrowful.
in a world where we're like depressed. Like, we're all so depressed. It's like, no, we're just afraid to feel our feelings. Like, we're so overstimulated and so like candified with everything and entertained and like consumption focused that like we think we're just supposed to be feeling so good all the time. Dopamine receptors getting hit all the time. It's like, no, like this is like a karmic activity. Like, you come into this world with fucking shit you need to work out, and you need to accept that it's your job to work that shit out. You're getting depressed because you're in resistance. You're like, you don't want to deal with it.
Well, but also, don't you think that you're depressed because you're not sitting with yourself? Because you're just in front of another screen.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You're being avoidant and it hurts. You're so depressed because you're in pain and you're like, I don't want to be in pain. It's like,
instead of just being in pain.
Be in pain. Feel the pain. Ask it questions. Investigate it. Write about it. Go outside, talk to your friends about it, you know, like just really engage with it. Like, I'm not trying to minimize depression, but I am kind of up against just in general how everyone's always triggered, everyone's always depressed, and you know, I'm just like, ugh, we're such pussies. Like, deal with your feelings.
Right.
Sit with your feelings. Let them fuck you up, and then get over it because you accept. When you sit with something and you accept it, it doesn't have power over you anymore.
That's true.
Like, trust.
And my therapist is always like, having the pain means you're getting stronger. Not having the pain means you're just being avoidant.
Totally.
It's like you get stronger every time you cry. That means everything's intact.
It's true. And every time you confront something that's uncomfortable, like if you get into a thing with a friend or your family member or your boss or whatever, like, when you come up against the world, it's a reflection of you, and it's offering you a growth opportunity.
And listen, sometimes you don't want the growth opportunity, but you need it.
There's a reason why it's called growing pains.
I always thought that like you'd be done with the growing pains after like the age 7.
I think it actually gets harder. That's what I'm learning.
It gets so harder.
But you get better at it because you're experienced and you trust yourself
more.
You know how to deal with you. Like, you, at least when you're out of your 20s, you know yourself. So you're like, okay.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's just, life is an ongoing process of growth and discovery. And I think like our generation just needs to learn to accept pain. You know, like, stop medicating, stop escaping. Like,
totally.
You're just kicking the can down the road.
Right. But then when you look and see the way that our society is set up, I feel like it's a deeper societal issue.
Yeah, but we're all the ones who are choosing to buy in so fully to the society. Like, we don't have to be on our phones so much. We don't have
to,
like,
but a lot of us,
society is a fucking matrix.
Yeah.
This isn't real. This is real.
When you take this away and you say this isn't real, I feel like this like huge sense of relief, because it's like, it's not. I mean, it's a tool. It's awesome. It can connect us, and that's great. And like, I can read quotes like that, and we can all, whatever. It's awesome. But it is just like a network that is outside of our reality, and like, we're constantly choosing to attach ourselves to that matrix, and that's what's making us sad. Where that's so true.
If we don't do that and we engage with ourselves and one another, then our lives open up into such a different thing, and we're the creators that we're meant to be.
Yeah. Like I went to a dinner party over the weekend and I was like, this is so nice. We're having conversations.
Yeah.
I'm catching up with people about like their lives. There's nothing in front of me making me feel like a sense of lack or like the compare and despair whole thing.
Yeah.
Because there's always somebody more beautiful, someone more successful, there's always that.
Someone
no matter
making
who
more
you
money,
are.
like it's always gonna be
Someone's more organized. Their bookshelves are color coded. Not triggering.
Love that. I'm like, oh, come over and do mine.
Oh, yeah, please, Rainbow Queen, come do my bookshelf.
I love that.
Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to color code my books.
Color code your
I'm
book.
seeing 5 red books. I'm like, oh.
I know. I just looked. You got a lot of blue.
Oh, shit.
Shit.
Next time you come over, shit's going to be organized. Anyways, I'm just saying it's like we have to understand that our reality is all based on what information we put into our brains.
And the story we're telling ourselves every day.
Yeah.
And how if we just shift the story that we're telling ourselves and make it a little more positive, the direct outcome will be infinitely more positive.
It is. And it's also like the story you're telling yourself comes from what you consume. So you have to remember that. Every image that you look at on Instagram, every show that you watch on TV,
it's a lot of cows.
Any news,
lately. A lot of cows in baths.
Okay, well, that feels good.
That feels good, right? My algorithm knows me. You want to know what it is? It's like, here, have a goat. I'm like, okay.
You're like, it feels good. Yeah. I love animals.
Yeah, it's like animals and then like tattooed men with puppies.
Ooh.
I know.
Okay, see? You're going to get that.
My algorithm knows mommy.
Yeah. Mommy needs a tattooed daddy with a dog.
With a dog, yeah.
You know what I hate on dating apps? This is my biggest pet peeve. Guys who write, and then I have to go. Guys who write the following quote in their bio. There's always money in the banana stand.
What?
Did you watch Arrested Development?
No.
So many men quote Arrested Development in their...
Oh, wait, I did watch Arrested Development.
Rue, hey, come here. Hey, come here.
Have you seen that quote multiple times?
Multiple times.
On which app?
On fucking Raya. Like, guys think... It's like guys think that quoting Arrested Development, it's like the new quote, even though Arrested Development is fucking old.
Arrested Development was a great show.
It was one of my favorite shows ever, but like, that's not your personality. Similarly, like how people quote Will Ferrell movies and they make it their personality.
Oh, I can't. The Will Ferrell stuff, I can't.
I just don't like when anyone quotes anything and is like, that's my bio. Like, all that's telling me about
you like someone else's work.
Yeah.
That tells me nothing.
I don't understand the mindset.
What if it said Larry David? Pretty.
No.
I wouldn't mind if it was a Larry David quote.
No, I'm a no quotes from TV shows type of gal. Look at this. What is this?
There's always money in the banana stand.
I've seen at least 4 guys do that. And I'm like, wow, you really love Arrested Development.
Jason Bateman.
Yeah.
You love Jason Bateman.
I mean, I love that show. It's one of my favorite shows
it's
ever.
A great
it's just
show.
Not a personality trait.
No, you're right.
It's like so weird.
Yeah, people get like that with that show. And then there's this other fucking show. What's that show with Danny DeVito? People get like that.
It's Always Sunny.
It's Always Sunny.
A great show.
Also a great show.
Not your personality.
Not your personality.
Yeah, it's not
no
telling me anything about you.
No.
And I mean, I don't know.
Well, what about I dated someone who was very into Marvel.
You always find like video game playing, comic book loving dorks. No offense.
And then I get mesmerized by them.
Yeah.
Then a year of my life goes by.
Wow.
And I go, all right, maybe someone who doesn't like Spider-Man.
Talk about plugging into the wrong matrix. Must not love the Marvel universe. Okay,
where can people find you?
Just on my Instagram for now.
What's your Instagram?
On my Substack, but that's a link in bio. On my Instagram is @Simbari.
Okay, cool. We'll link to that so it's easy to find you. Go follow Steph. She's always posting fun things.
And I wrote a Substack, and I would love if you guys would read it.
Okay, cool. So your Substack, you can just go read Steph's thoughts on whatever you're thinking about and writing about.
I only have 2.
Okay, but Steph's a great
it.
writer, so go check that out. And that you can find that from your Instagram.
It's in my link, yeah.
Okay,
But
cool.
It's in my link. It's in my
it's
in my bio right next to an Arrested Development
Actually,
quote.
what I'm going to do is I'll just link to the Substack in the description.
Cute. Okay.
So just send me the Substack and
Okay.
we'll link. Okay, cool. And thank you guys so much for tuning in.
Oh my God, look how cute that is.
She's
Have you guys ever seen a
podcasting.
chihuahua hold a microphone before? That is something you need to see.
That's our episode. Thank you guys so much for watching and sharing the episode with your friends. And we'll see you next week on Shank. Bye.